What's up everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over all the upcoming releases for New Comic Book Day, January 26, 2022. In today's episode I'm going to be covering all the upcoming books from all the different publishers, first appearances, and any sort of other important info that's going to help you decide which issues you're going to be picking up this week. But before I get started off on any of these new books, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that's going to keep you up to date on all the latest releases. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, be sure to hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And now without further ado, let's get started on these new comics. Alright everyone, so I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far today. If you haven't already seen my latest top 10 list from last week's New Comic Book Day, I'm linking it down low in the description. So after this video, be sure to check that one out too. And this is going to be my question of the week. I want to know, I'm at my brand new LCS, I have my pull list finally set up, but I'm finding that they're being shorted on a lot of books. And not just from Marvel or the indies, but just across the board. They seem to be getting shorted a lot. So I want to know, is your LCS getting everything not just on time, but are they getting everything that they ordered? Are you getting all of your books, or they have to specially order it for you? Let me know down low in the comment section. And as always, like I just got done talking about, just be aware, some of these books I'm going to be talking about today might not actually be coming out for this week's New Comic Book Day. Just check with your LCS once it gets a little bit closer to that date. So to kick this list off first, I'm going to be going over AWA Upshot. And they've got one coming out this week. It's Telepaths, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on from there, we've got Aftershock, and the first one from them is Chicken Devil, issue number 4. And if you are reading this one, this is the end of the arc, so it is going to be scheduled for another volume. I'm really looking forward to it. I heard this series has been fantastic. I really liked the first issue, but since I moved to a new LCS, I stopped it at my old one. I wasn't able to pick up a couple of the copies, so I'm going to look for those back issues. But if you are reading it, let me know what you thought about it down low. And this one only has a cover A. Moving on from there, we've got Seven Swords, issue number 5, and same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. The final one they're coming out with this week is a one-shot. It's Dark Red, Where the Roads Lead, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Andy Clark variant. Next comic book publisher today is ARCOMICS, and they have one brand new story coming out. It's Archie, Milestones Jumbo Comics Digest, issue number 13, and this one only has a cover A. Continuing on, we've got Action Lab Comics. The first one is a brand new series. It's New Men, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Dotun Akande variant. The only other one they've got this week is Digger, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Continuing on to Behemoth Comics, they've got one brand new series coming out this week. It's Until My Knuckles Bleed, issue number 1. This one has 7 different covers. I know I talk about it all the time, but I always have to say it. If you are new to this segment, usually when there's a lot of covers like this, I go over cover A and just a couple of the other ones that I really like, but be sure to check them out online and see which ones your LCSs are going to be getting in. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Santos variant, and now finally a cover D Santos variant. Continuing on to Zenoscope, we've got Grim Fairy Tales, issue number 56, and this one only has a cover A. So continuing on from there, we've got All Guts, No Glory, issue number 1, so it is a brand new series coming out from Zenoscope, and same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. The last one they're coming out with this week is Van Helsing, Return of League is Monsters, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Vitorino variant, and now finally a cover C, Anna Coletto variant. Next up, I have Ablaze, and they have one coming out this week. It's He Who Fights with Monsters, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A. So followed up with that, we've got Valiant, and they've got The Harbinger, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Claudia Ianciello variant, and now finally a Damian Scott pre-order bundle edition variant. Moving on to Source Point Press, they've got Good Boy, issue number 3 coming out. I have heard this series is fantastic. I think last time I was at my LCS, I actually think they still had issues 1 and 2. So if you guys are reading it, you guys really like it, let me know. I'm probably going to end up picking this one up. This one has 10 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Kickstarter exclusive foil variant, and now finally a Bombardier and Son exclusive variant by Trey Antley. Moving on, we've got Rise of Dracula, issue number 2 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover, and now followed up with that, we've got a cover B variant. The final one they're coming out with this week is Tales from the Dead Astronaut, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. Next publisher on my list this week is Black Mass Studios, and they've got Space Riders, Vortex of Darkness, issue number 4 coming out, and this one only has a cover A. The only other one they've got this week is Hecate's Will, issue number 3, and same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. Continuing on, we've got It's Alive, and they've got Breathers, issue number 7 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B variant. The only other one they've got is Tangled River, issue number 6. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Cohen variant, and now finally a cover C Gregory variant. Moving on to Antarctic Press, the only one they've got this week is Cat Shit 1, Volume 3, Issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A for this. Continuing on, we've got Heavy Metal, and they've got Heavy Metal, Issue number 313 coming out, and this one only has a cover A. So moving on to Scout Comics, they've got a brand new arc coming out. It's Tales Told in Techno Horror, Season 2, Issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. I did read the other Tales Told in Techno Horror issue. I actually really liked it. It was just a bunch of small stories, but they're horror, so it's right up my alley, so I obviously had to pick that one up. If I see this one on my LCS, I'm definitely going to grab this one too. Moving on to Coffin Comics, they've got one brand new series coming out. It's Lady Death, Cataclysmic Majesty, Issue number 1. This one has 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main. Now this one does have 5 other ones as well, but they are nude variants, so check them out online. Next up is Kenzer and Company, and they've got Knights of the Dinner Table, Issue number 292 coming out, and this one only has a cover A. Continuing on the Humanoids, they've got a one-shot coming out. It's Space Bastards, Special Delivery, Issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover for this one. Moving on to Black Box Comics, they've got Shino Kaje, Issue number 6 coming out, and this one also only has a cover A. The final small indie publisher I'm going to be talking about this week is Keen Spot, and they've got one brand new series coming out. It's Bonnier, The Aromatic, Issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. So I know I just got done talking about a ton of different books. There's a few that I have on my list to try to find back issues of, but as of now, I've got nothing on my pull list. So next up, let's move on to Image Comics and Boom Studios. Alright everyone, I know I forgot to bring it up at the beginning of this video, but get those wallets ready. It is going to be a huge week for comics across the board. I just got done with all the small indie publishers. They're all having awesome weeks. And now Image, Boom, DC, Dynamite, Marvel, they're all about to kill it as well. And this first one I'm going to be talking about from Image is going to be a huge one for a lot of you fans. We've got Saga, Issue number 55. It is a brand new arc. The series is back. And sadly, I'm not caught up in it. I do have the compendium. I haven't read it yet, but I know these Saga fans, they have been waiting for this for so long. If you're a Saga fan, let's talk about it more down low. And this one only has a cover A. Moving on, we've got Crossover, Issue number 11. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Gorham variant, a 1 in 25 Virgin variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Virgin Incentive variant. Next up, we've got Monstrous, Issue number 36, and this is the start of a brand new arc for this one as well. There's a ton of Monstrous fans out there too. I know there's a lot of you that have been trying to get me on that series. They did come out with a hardcover or a big oversized hardcover. I don't know what's all in that, but I was looking for it. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled still, but at some point, I'm going to get myself caught up in this series. And this one only has a cover A as well. Next up, we've got Oblivion Song, Issue number 35, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. So followed up with that, we've got Deadly Class, Issue number 50. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Fregato variant, and now finally a cover C Quinn variant. Next up, we've got Gunslinger Spawn, Issue number 4, and it says that this one is the return of the new and improved supervillain, Clown. So you Spawn fans, definitely pick this one up. I know that's a huge supervillain, just basically from the beginning of the series. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Matina variant. Moving on, this is going to be a big one for me. I've been loving this series. Basically, since the mid-teens till now, it's been fantastic. We've got Ice Cream Man, Issue number 28 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Lawn variant, and now finally a Marat Michaels variant. Next up is Redneck, Issue number 33, and this one only has a cover A. So followed up with that, we've got Newburn, Issue number 3 coming out. Those first 2 issues were fantastic. I highly recommend that one. And same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. Next up, we've got Stray Dogs, Dog Days, Issue number 2, and this is the mini-series finale for this one. This one features 37 different covers, and I'm going to be honest, you already know I'm a huge fan of that first volume. I thought they were fantastic. I really recommended it to a lot of people, pretty much everyone that I could. This one, I don't know, it kind of feels like a cheap cash grab to me. The first issue had roughly 66 or 67 covers, if I can recall. And then the issue itself really wasn't that bad. It just, I don't know, it wasn't what I was hoping for. And now this one, mini-series finale, like I said, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you thought about it down low. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Bird City Goosebumps homage, and that cover's awesome. I love all of Bird City's comics. I feel like they kill it on all those variants. Now, finally, we've got a Gabe's Cave Stranger Things homage exclusive. Continuing on with Image, we've got Manifest Destiny, issue number 46, and this one only has a cover A. So next up after that, we've got the start of a brand new arc. It's Ordinary Gods, issue number 7, and this one only has a cover A. Next one I'm going to be talking about is Two Moons, issue number 9. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Max Furiyama variant. variant. The final one coming out from Image this week is Girl Scouts Stone Ghost, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Scalera variant. So Image, about to kill it this week. Sadly, I'm not reading a lot of those major titles, but I am definitely going to be getting Ice Cream Man, issue number 28, New Burn, issue number 3, and Stray Dogs, Dog Days, issue number 2. I gotta see how that one ends. But next up, moving on to Boom Studios, the first one today is House of Slaughter, issue number 4. This one has 7 different covers. So personally, I've been a fan of this series so far. I think it's been very good. But I do get why some people don't really like it. It's really not living up to the hype of something is killing the children. And someone during one of my Whatnot auctions made a comment that the reason people don't like House of Slaughter is because it's not bringing in the financial gain like Something is Killing the Children did. A lot of people thought that they were going to be able to flip a lot of those issues, so now they're sitting on a lot of stuff. And I never really thought about it that way, but I thought that was a pretty unique take on it. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Werther Deladera variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Romero incentive variant. Next up, we've got Once in Future, issue number 24. This is cover A, the main. We've got an Audrey Mock variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Mara incentive variant. Next up is Firefly, issue number 36. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Kai Carpenter variant, a cover C 1 in 10 Bengal incentive variant, and now finally a cover D Stephanie Pepper variant. Continuing on, we've got a final issue coming out from Boom Studios. It's Dark Blood, issue number 6. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of, I think, the first 3 issues. Maybe I should have continued on with it. If you're still reading it, let me know what you think about it. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Junie Ba variant, a cover C Valentine Delandro incentive variant, and now finally a cover D Tiffany Terrell variant. Moving on, we've got Power Rangers Universe, issue number 2. This one has 7 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover D Montez variant, and now finally a cover E Raul Allen variant. The final one coming out from Boom Studios this week is Getting Dizzy, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Kara Magi variant, a 1 in 10 Kalita incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Kalita incentive variant. Out of all those issues I just talked about, I only plan on grabbing House of Slaughter issue number 4. But next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. Alright everyone, first up today from Dark Horse, we've got Black Hammer Reborn, issue number 8. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Ward and Sheehan variant. Next up is Hellboy, the Silver Lantern Club, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. So continuing on from there, we've got Critical Role, Vox Machina, Origins, issue number 5, and same thing, this one only has a cover A as well. So next up after that, we've got Cyberpunk 2077, You Have My Word, issue number 3, and this one also only has a cover A. Next one is Joy Operations, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Shalvey variant. Moving on, we've got a one-shot coming out from Dark Horse. It's Hellboy and the BPRD 1957 Forgotten Lives, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. The final one coming out from Dark Horse this week is Apex Legends Overtime, issue number 4, and same thing, just like most of the other ones, this one only has a cover A. I don't plan on grabbing any of them, so moving on to IDW, the first one is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 290. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Heather Vaughn variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 John Royal incentive variant. Next up is Transformers Beast Wars, issue number 12. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Phil Murphy variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Jamel Jones incentive variant. Continuing on with IDW, we've got Sleeping Beauties, issue number 9 coming out. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Jen Woodall variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Heidersdorf incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is just a reprint, but we've got Usagi Yojimbo, Lone Goat and Kid, issue number 1 coming out. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Des Jardins variant, a Lee variant, and now finally a Zhang variant. Followed up with that, we've got My Little Pony, Generations, issue number 4 on the way. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Angie's Garbowska variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Samantha Winton incentive variant. The final one coming out from IDW this week is Star Trek, The Next Generation, Best of Captain Pickard, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. I don't plan on grabbing any of those from IDW this week, so moving on to Dynamite, the first one is Army of Darkness, 1979, issue number 5. This one has 11 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Sodom variant, and now finally a cover C Yoon variant. Moving on, we've got the Invincible Red Sonja, issue number 7. This one has 16 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover C Selena variant, and now finally a cover E cosplay variant. Moving on, we've got Vampirella Dracula Unholy issue number 2 coming out. This one has 14 different covers, and I heard that first issue was awesome. Didn't have an opportunity to pick it up. I think my shop still does have it though, so I'm probably going to end up grabbing it. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover C Mare variant, and now finally a cover D Artgerm variant. The final one coming out from Dynamite this week is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, issue number 3. This one has 14 different covers as well. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover C Sodom variant, and now finally a cover D Linsner variant. Out of those issues, I don't plan on grabbing any of them. I am going to look for the back issue of Vampirella Dracula Unholy issue number 2. And I'm a few issues behind on Army of Darkness, so I'm going to try and grab those too. But next up, let's talk about DC Comics. Alright, DC fans, to kick things off first, we've got Detective Comics, issue number 1050, and this one does have a backup story. This one has 12 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover F Molina Connecting Legacy cardstock variant, and now finally a cover G Team J Fabok cardstock variant. Moving on, we've got the Flash 778. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a Corona cardstock variant. Next one on my list this week is Action Comics, issue number 1039. This one does have a backup story. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Tedesco cardstock variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Federici cardstock incentive variant. Next up is Justice League, issue number 71, and this one also has a backup story. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B variant. Next up is Batman Catwoman Special, issue number 1, so this is just a one-shot tie-in. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Lee Weeks variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 signed Kai Witz variant. And now moving on, we've got Robin, issue number 10 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Manipul cardstock variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Nicola incentive variant. And now moving on from there, we've got DC vs. Vampires, issue number 4. I did read that first issue. I honestly really did like it. And I know I haven't been on top of responding to a lot of the comments like I know I should be, but I am absolutely reading all of them. This is a book that keeps popping up. Everybody keeps recommending DC vs. Vampires, so I'm going to do my best to try to find some of the back issues. I ended up giving away issue number 1 for a giveaway, which reminds me too, we hit the 7,000 subscriber mark. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. That 7,000 subscriber giveaway will be coming up shortly. The weekly giveaways are going to be coming back as well. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Between the move, working at my LCS, and just getting kind of a routine and a schedule hammered out, it's been a little tough right now. So like I said, I really appreciate you guys bearing with me on everything. Moving on from there, this is the final issue of the series. We've got Wonder Girl, issue number 7 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Tedesco cardstock variant. Next up is Harley Quinn, issue number 11. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Chew cardstock variant, a cover C Ivanov Peacemaker cardstock variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Aki Bright cardstock incentive variant. And next up after that, we've got the Human Target, issue number 4 coming out. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Dave Johnson variant. Moving on, we have Teen Titans Academy, issue number 11 on the way. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Fico Osseo cardstock variant. Moving on, we have Task Force Z, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Riley Rosmo cardstock variant, a cover C Dan Moore Peacemaker cardstock variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Dan Schoening cardstock incentive variant. Continuing on with DC, we've got Deathstroke Inc. issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Tau cardstock variant, a cover C Perillo Peacemaker cardstock variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Nathan Searcy cardstock incentive variant. Moving on, we've got Static Season 1, issue number 5 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. This next one is another final issue of the series for this week. We've got Superman 78, issue number 6 coming out. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Sandoval cardstock variant. Moving on, we've got a brand new one coming out. It's Superman and Robin Special, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Jimenez cardstock variant. Next one is Aquaman Green Arrow Deep Target, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Cal New cardstock variant. The final one coming out from DC this week is the start of a brand new series. We've got Peacemaker Disturbing the Peace, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Gary Brown variant, a 1 in 25 Ryan Brown incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Amanda Connor incentive variant. So out of all those issues I just talked about, none of them are on my pull list, so I don't really plan on grabbing anything, but I am going to keep my eyes peeled for a lot of these back issues. The DC vs. Vampires, I am still looking for the Detective Comics back issues as well, basically at the start of the brand new arc. I'm going to see about some other ones too, but next up, let's finish this video now with Marvel Comics. So you guys remember how earlier in the video I said you better get those wallets ready because it's about to be a huge week across the board from all these publishers. So far it's been pretty big, but in my opinion, Marvel is about to kill it this week. The first one I'm going to be going over today is ASM, issue number 87. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Corey Smith variant, and now finally a Del Otto variant A and B set. This next one I'm going to be talking about is Thor, issue number 21. This is going to be a slight spoiler if you didn't read issue number 20, so skip ahead to the next book. So it says in the description about this issue, we're going to get the origin of the God of Hammers, and it's being revealed. So if you didn't read the last issue, read that one and then move on to this one. I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about this character. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Kreese Lee homage variant, a Shung headshot sketch variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Walsh incentive variant. Moving on, we have X-Men issue number 7, and it says in this issue we're getting the secret origin of Captain Krakoa, so it might be a big issue for you X-Men fans. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Dodderman new trading card variant, a Chung headshot variant, and now finally a Nakayama variant A and B set. Next up, we have Devil's Reign, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Bagley connecting variant, a Chung headshot sketch variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Forns incentive variant. Moving on, we've got Death of Doctor Strange, issue number 5, and it says in this issue, the murderer is finally being revealed. I believe this also is the end of the series as well, but I'm not 100% on that one. I didn't put that one down in my notes, but if it is, I'm going to put a little tag up for you. This is cover A, the main. We've got a David Lopez variant, a Mooney Classic variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Hitch incentive variant. Next up is Iron Man, issue number 16. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Woods homage variant. I am collecting all these issues. I feel like I talk about this one all the time too. I found, I think, 1 through 13 in the dollar bin at one of my LCSs, so check those dollar bins at all times. You never know what's going to pop up. But I'm hearing this series has been not only just really good, but it's gotten really good over the last few issues. Moving on, we've got X Deaths of Wolverine, issue number 1. It says that this issue is continued from X Lives of Wolverine, issues 1 and 2. So be on the lookout for this one if you read those two. This one has 15 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a connecting collage variant, and now finally a 1 in 100 Sam Keith Hidden Gem incentive variant. Continuing on with Marvel, we've got Black Panther, issue number 3, and this is the big 200th issue for Black Panther, so congratulations Marvel and Black Panther on the big 200th issue. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Clark variant, a Jusko variant, and now finally a Frank variant. Next up is Star Wars The High Republic, Trail of Shadows, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Fairy variant, and now finally a Gian Giordano variant. Moving on to the next one today is Avengers Forever, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Dodderman variant. Next one I'm going to be talking about is a Beyond tie-in to the ASM series. It's Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond, issue number 1. This one has 17 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Tyler Kirkham variant A and B set, and now finally a 1 in 50 Hughes incentive variant. And now moving on, the next one I'm going to be going over today is Marauders Annual, issue number 1. It says in the description for this one, a new crew is setting sail, so be on the lookout for that. If you're a Marauders fan, X-Men fan, or just a speculator, could be a little bit bigger of an issue. You never know if a first appearance might pop up. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Lupacino variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Baldian design incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be talking about today is Captain America, Iron Man, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Tan Classic homage variant. Next up, we've got a Devil's Reign tie-in coming out. It's Devil's Reign, Winter Soldier, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Takashi Okazaki variant. The final one coming out from Marvel this week is Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, Halcyon Legacy, issue number 1. This one has 5 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Wingard variant, and now finally a Slimy connecting variant. So those are all the issues coming out from Marvel this week. Like I said, a huge week from a lot of publishers, but Marvel's about to kill it too. The ones I'm going to be getting this week are ASM issue number 87, Thor issue number 21, Devil's Reign issue number 3, Death of Doctor Strange issue number 5, Iron Man 16, Black Panther 3, and now finally Captain America Iron Man issue number 3. And now let's do a recap of the comics. So what do you guys think about this week's upcoming new comic book day? I told you, get those wallets ready. It's going to be a huge week across the board, and honestly, you'd think there wasn't really a paper shortage with the amount of variants that are coming out with all the different publishers and all the different series. It's not just like the popular ones anymore. It's almost as if every single series is getting 3 to 5 covers at this point. I don't know. I think it's overkill. I think it takes away from some of the unique covers or just kind of the uniqueness of the series itself. And honestly, out of all those books I talked about, there's not really one in particular that I'm really looking forward to most. There's so many good ones coming out, but I want to know which ones you're looking forward to most and which ones you think I should be picking up as well. And thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really does help out. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.